Okay, so in today's video I have got another one of the Harry Potter sticker art, crystal art sticker album videos, so if you want to see that then keep on watching. Okay, so similar to last time, I had already opened each of the packets like separately and basically put them all into piles of which ones I'm going to do, because obviously like this one here that I started with is Viktor Krum, but these character ones take a lot longer than what some of the others do, so obviously I went through them all there and just showed which ones I'm going to do this time. But yeah, these character ones take way longer than what any of the others do, and I had one pack that I opened and literally all three of them were characters, so because of that I kind of just carried on opening them all up sort of off camera and then separating them into piles. So with the amount of packs that I bought, I ended up with 4 piles, so this will be obviously the second video that I've done on these, but if you want to see me do the other 2 as well, then please let me know down below and I will make sure to film them when I do those. They're currently still just sat in the box separated on like my filming area, like my desk at the moment, and every time I film something basically I just end up moving it out of the way and then just moving it back again once I've done. So yeah, if that is something that you would like to see, then please let me know so that I can get those filmed and get that box out of my way. But yeah, moving obviously back onto the actual diamond arts themselves, obviously you can see here the first one that I did this week was Viktor Krum, as I said. So yeah, I really like this one. I think it's like actually really well done, and I love in all of the character ones like the size of their heads. I just feel like it's very like comically large but not too much to the point where like you can't tell who it is. I don't know, I just feel like the proportions are just really good, I guess that'd be the word to use. Yeah, I just really like the proportions. I think they're really cute. It makes them like even better, and obviously if you've got a big head to do, then you don't also want like a massive body to do as well. Obviously with like all the Disney ones that we did, the proportions were basically the same to what the characters were, but obviously because this isn't animated, obviously they've had to adopt a specific art style for it, and yeah, I really like the art style that they went with. And there's definitely a lot of stickers in there that are like labelled in the front, because obviously in the front of the book there is a list of all of these stickers, and then obviously when you look through you can correlate each number, and each number has like an outline on the actual sticker book itself. So some of them, like looking through, is seeing like what they're called, and then looking at the gap I really want to know what the actual sticker looks like. So I'm definitely intrigued to get some more of these. Obviously like I said, I have still got 2 more videos worth like saved up, but they do take quite some time to film, so most of these for the most part take anywhere between 10 and 20 minutes to do each, obviously depending on the size, which is part of the reason why I tend to split up some of the bigger ones, because obviously if I'm doing like 8, I think I have 7 or 8 in this video, obviously if I'm doing 8 then that's going to take me like over 2 hours to film if they all take me 20 minutes. So obviously if I have just like exclusively loads of the big ones, then it kind of becomes a little bit difficult to actually split up and film, and also to cut it down to like a watchable video rather than obviously like a half an hour long video, which I'm sure some people would watch, but at the same time I feel like the vast majority of people would not. But yeah, basically that's sort of my reasoning for splitting them up. But yeah, obviously if you do like these and want to see some more, I mean I will probably try and actually complete this book regardless. So if you hate these videos, you don't want me to do any more, then that is also a valid answer. You can tell me that as well. But yeah, obviously as long as people are still watching them, then I will still continue to do them. But yeah, obviously I will probably still end up buying them anyway, because I'm really intrigued to see what all the stickers are, and I never ended up actually finishing the Disney one. I kind of ran out of time before they stopped actually making the stickers. I'm sure I probably would be able to find the rest of them somewhere, but to be honest I'm not as bothered about the Disney one as I am these ones. So yeah, obviously I want to try and get them sort of as quick as I can, but that doesn't mean that obviously all the videos will come out in one go or will even come out at all. So yeah, basically what I'm saying is let me know whether you want to see them or not, or whether you don't really want to at all. But yeah, obviously I've basically just rambled the whole way through the second sticker there, but that was a platform 9 3/4 ticket, as you would have seen. So that's on the holographic paper, which I do like because it looks nice in the book, but it's a real pain to actually film. Obviously, as you would have seen just there, it's a little bit difficult to actually see. Sometimes it kind of blurs everything into one, and yeah, like I say, makes it a little bit difficult. But yeah, I do like the way that it looks once it's actually stuck in the book. And then the third one, as you can see here, is Cho, that we are basically almost finished now, very almost. I've done her hair and most of her face now, and then I think the rest of what I've got left is basically just her robes. But yeah, obviously this one you can see compared to the Victor one, she is a little bit bigger in terms of her body, and obviously she's got more hair than what he did, so this one I believe did take me a little bit longer. I think this one took me around 22 minutes to do, and I think it's also because, I mean, I feel like a lot of people will be the same, but when I'm actually putting these on, I like them to kind of be perfect to like where they're supposed to be. So when I use the other side, which is obviously supposed to make it quicker because it will lay down more in one go, I end up spending time like actually moving them so that they don't look like they've been placed just in a row. I don't know, it's hard to explain, but yeah, I end up kind of shuffling them around and actually trying to position them correctly. So I don't actually know if placing them in like three, because I think the other side of this one places in threes, I don't actually know whether placing them in threes actually makes anything any quicker, or whether obviously placing them is quicker but then I'm shuffling them around, so does that end up taking more time? Obviously, as you can see here, the fourth one that I've got is Sirius Black, again on that holographic paper, but this one is a little bit better to see. But yeah, you can see me sort of placing some in threes here, and then obviously I just sort of shuffle them a little bit, and I guess like when I see it sped up, it does look like it takes less time, but I don't know, I'm not 100% convinced. Although to be fair, even when I did diamond arts, and they are literally like the whole, you know, like the big paintings, so they are literally like squares right next to each other, even then I didn't really like using the thing that places them like 3, 4, 5 in a row, because I still ended up finding that I kind of did the same thing to kind of make sure that they were all actually perfectly where they should be, especially with the square drilled ones, because obviously they have to fit in such like a small gap together, and sort of fit in perfectly. So yeah, because of that I kind of found myself sort of not using that side as much, which is probably actually why it takes me so long to do these. And obviously, like I said, being sort of a bit of a perfectionist with them and wanting to make sure that they're all in the right place and the gaps are filled where they should be and whatever else, that definitely does make a big difference. If I kind of just placed them down and left them, then it would definitely take me less time. Obviously you can see here I just placed a bunch down and then moved them all, so yeah, it definitely does take up time, but I've still not decided whether it actually still works out that it takes less time, or whether it just takes just as long, or if it takes longer. I don't think it takes any longer, but I also don't think I'm saving much time either. But anyway, that's kind of the way that I do it, and it makes me feel like I'm covering more ground, so I'm probably gonna carry on doing it like that. But yeah, you'll probably sit there in watching this video thinking there is absolutely no point to doing that, and you would probably be right. But yeah, anyway, the next one that I did was the sorting hat, and this one I am a little bit undecided on. I actually don't think I like it. Obviously, as you can see here, or not see as the case may be, obviously I did the darker ones first and then went in and did the main body of the hat, and you kind of lose all of the details. It was literally just 2 colours, and the second darker colour there wasn't really much of it, so there wasn't really much definition, there wasn't really anything. It was kind of just a brown blob in a sense. And yeah, I wasn't the biggest fan of it at all. I feel like all of the details were kind of lost once it was put in, and yeah, I just don't think there was that much effort gone into that one. So yeah, that one I don't really feel either way about. I'm not really too fussed by it if I had it or if I didn't have it. Obviously I want it to be able to complete the full collection, but yeah, it's definitely not one of my favorites, and yeah, I just thought it was quite boring. But it definitely didn't take me too long to do. I think that one probably took me about 7 or 8 minutes, probably not even that, because yeah, obviously like I said, I was placing them in, I think I placed a few in 3s, and then yeah, it just also wasn't that large, so obviously meant that I could fill it quicker and yeah, get it over and done with basically. So that one I kind of just used so that I could have an extra one in this video, but also not have it be a massive one and not have it be one that takes ages. And I think the one that took me the longest this time is the one that we're doing right now, which is Professor Trelawney. So yeah, there was just so many different colours in this one. I feel like there was like 6 or 7 different colours. I don't actually remember the specific amount, which obviously if you just actually pay attention, or if I actually paid attention and kept watching, then I would actually just be able to count them, but I'm probably not going to do that. So yeah, we'll just say like 4, 5, maybe 6 different colours. There's definitely more than 4, so maybe 5, 6 or 7 different colours. But yeah, they took a little while to fill in, and yeah, obviously changing the different colours all the time obviously was a little bit time consuming as well, and obviously making sure that I've actually got all of the colours done before I switch to the next one, because as you can see, that's slightly in shot, basically all of my leftover colours all get chucked into the same box, and I'm still completely undecided what I'm going to do with them. If you do diamond arts or anything like that, please let me know what you do with the leftovers. It seems like such a shame just to get rid of them, but at the same time I have absolutely no idea what I'm going to do with them, and obviously as you can see, my box is very, very full now, from doing like the Disney 100 diamond arts, and then I also have 2 big diamond arts as well. One is like an A4, I want to say, maybe a little bit bigger than A4, and then one is A3. So literally all of the diamond arts, all of the excess little gems from those have gone in this box. So yeah, obviously as you can see, it is very full, and to begin with I did keep them in individual bags and keep them all separate, but then I decided that actually I didn't want to do that anymore, so I ended up just mixing them all into one box. So yeah, if you have any ideas whatsoever, please do let me know so that I can actually do something with them instead of just collecting them in a box. But yeah, they were all of the ones that I did this week. So those were all of the stickers that we got this week. Let me know down below if you want me to do some more of these. I've got enough for another 2 videos. So yeah, if you want to see me do some more, make sure to let me know. Other than that, make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye!